Hi guys, welcome to Unit 3, Lesson 8. We're almost to the end of Unit 3, not quite there though, okay? Today we're going to be talking about vertical angles. The last couple of lessons we talked about complementary angles, we talked about supplementary angles. Those refer more to their angle measures, whereas vertical is more of their placement. Okay, so kind of like adjacent angles, right? Adjacent angles, that's their placement. They're smushed together. They share a vertex and one side, right? So vertical angles, it's the placement of them as well that matters most. Okay, so let's look at that. Vertical angles. The angles across from each other when two lines intersect. Okay, so a couple things. They must share a vertex and they are equal. Those are two important facts about vertical angles. So in this case, notice I have two lines that are intersecting. Okay, so here's my vertex, right? All four of these angles share that same vertex. I could label these. I could say this is angle 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so vertical angles, or one example could be 2 and 4. Those are vertical angles. They are the angles that are across from each other when two lines intersect. So these are across from each other. Now, the same is true for 1 and 3. 1 and 3 are also vertical angles. Okay? So 2 and 4 are vertical, 1 and 3 are vertical. All right? So they share that vertex and they're equal. So 1 is equal to 3, 4 is equal to 2. And we're going to look at that and practice that here in the next few examples. Okay, so number 1, which is also number 1 on your practice, which angle makes a vertical pair with angle 5? Well, first we got to find angle 5, right? So here's angle 5. Okay, so we're looking for the one that is across from it, right? And that shares that vertex. So that would be this one here, angle 8. So angle 8 would be our answer. Okay, and that's it. That's not bad, right? We can do this. Easy peasy. All right. Number 2, which is also number 4 on your practice. Two intersecting lines create 4 angles, numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4, where angle 4 is adjacent to angle 1 and angle 3, and the measure of angle 2 is 110 degrees. Which other angle has a measure of 110 degrees? Okay, so in this particular problem, and the reason why I chose it is because there's a lot of vocab that we need to know. 1, we need to know 2 intersecting lines, right? Which means, all right, we've got one line and, and I don't know, line number 2. Okay, so then it says, so we have angles 1, 2, 3, and 4 where 4 is adjacent. Well, we got to remember what adjacent means. Adjacent means it shares a side or it's smushed together with angle 1 and angle 3. So what that means is, like, if this is angle 4, that means angle 1 and 3 are right there. Okay, because those ones share a side and a vertex with angle 4. So that leaves angle 2 as right there. Now, I did not draw this very well, especially considering the angle measures. If angle 2 is 110 degrees, this is definitely not 110 degrees, but that's okay. Hopefully at least we get the point across. I should have labeled, if I were to redraw this, maybe I should do that. And even that's probably not even the best drawing of it, but this could be like angle 2, this could be angle 4, and then 1 and 3. Okay, so we'll do that. It's at least a little bit closer to what the description says. Okay, so if angle 2 is 110 degrees, well, now we need to figure out which other angle is 110 degrees. Okay, well, we know that vertical angles are equal to each other. And since angle 2 and angle 4 are vertical, that means angle 4 is also 110 degrees. Now, the other way that we could know that is we could say, okay, well, if this is 110 degrees and angle 2 and angle 3, they're adjacent to each other, but they're also supplementary, right? Because they make this straight line, so they have to add up to 180. So that means angle 3 has to be 70 degrees. So does angle 1, because they are also vertical. Okay, so there's multiple ways that you can kind of justify knowing that angle 4 is the correct answer. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Hopefully I didn't confuse you. The biggest thing is that angle 2 and angle 4 are vertical, so therefore they are the same. Number 3, which is also number 4 on your quick check. If the measure of angle 4 equals 31 degrees, what is the measure of angle 2? All right, so let's see here. Angle 4, we know, is 31 degrees. Okay? There's a couple other pieces of information that we know just because of that and something else that's listed in the picture. So angle 4, I want you to notice, is vertical to angle 1, right? Both of those are created by these two lines intersecting. So if angle 4 is 31 degrees, that means angle 1 is also 31 degrees. Okay? Then for angle 2, notice that angle 1 and angle 2 are complementary. They make a 90-degree angle. That's what that square in the corner represents. Saying, hey, these two combined equals 90, right? So this plus that is 90 degrees. So we could say angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 90 degrees. Well, we know angle 1 is 31 degrees. We don't know angle 2 yet, but we could take that 31 away from the 90, right? Or on both sides of our equation. Then we're left with the measure of angle 2. And 90 minus 31, well, let's see, 90 minus 30 gives me 60. Minus 1 more than that gives me 59. It's 59 degrees. So the measure of angle 2 must be 59 degrees. All right, hang in there. If you need any extra support, let me know. I'm happy to help. Okay, have an awesome day.